Okay, we are here at the Washington Community Center to get in a swim. I know some people are going to be like, oh, the downtown pool is a lot better, you should go check that out, but I have good memories of this pool, and I know it's not crowded. We're going to get our own lanes, and we got a hard swim to do. So swim is 6x150 hard, 50 cruise, just trying to get the fastest times possible in the 150s. Alright, we're at the Virgin River Bike Path. This is my final hard session before tapering. Tempo run. 10-minute warm-up, just cruise. 40 minutes steady, which is going to be shooting for like 70.3 pace. And then 20-minute cruise at the end of it, just keeping my shit together. So, Paul's playing with Flynn in the field right now. I bet she won't film this, but just in case she does, I'm doing this preamble.
All right, Byron, what are we doing right here?
Loosening up tib fib, peroneals.
Tib fib, my fave.
Right up against the bone.
Ugh. Eric, who is this?
Dude, I don't even know how to. If you don't know, you don't know.
You don't know, you don't know. This is Byron.
Byron, he's the ace #1 masseuse for all the famous people, and he just takes care of me occasionally for giggles, I guess.
And then we also got Kenny Withrow. And then this is Talbot Cox. We got 75% of all the triathlete YouTube content creators in one room right now in St. George.
If someone breaks in here and steals our cameras, there's no YouTube crashes.
YouTube crashes. There's no triathlon content.
Remember, I've been promised this shirt for almost all summer, so.
For the yo-yo or ours?
Yo-yo. I highly doubt.
Yeah, we'll give you a shirt, but you gotta wear it every day this whole week.
If you wear our shirt and then you decide you want to wear a yo-yo-yo shirt,
I think yours looks more comfortable.
Yeah, we definitely go for quality.
it is.
You ever hear of Lucy?
No, I think she brought somebody.
Did
Oh yeah, she did. Didn't Talbot say that?
You ever heard of Gustav?
I want to message him, but I kind of forgot. To be honest.
He's only the champion of the world.
How often do you bring Flynn to races?
Never. This is the first time, I think. It's kind of fun. It's a bit like we're used to having to walk him twice a day, so it's not that different from normal life. And obviously it's easier when we drive to the race because we have the van.
And who's this other dog?
I don't know, we just found him at the dog park. We're at the I Love St. George sign looking over St. George, close to the run turn where you have to drop down a cliff.
Just gotta get from here to down there. We should just base jump.
I know, I was
That'd be way
thinking that.
faster.
Get a squirrel suit.
Hell.
A squirrel suit straight into the finish line. You guys can use this. All right, what'd you do?
For my own personal satisfaction, I wanted to get the QOM on Snow Canyon, which I got by 40 seconds. So.
What?
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't matter. No one gets it in the race.
Beforehand, she's like, there's no way. You need a tailwind.
But I rode 3 minutes faster than I did in May up that in the race. Although the race is so different, so it doesn't count.
I did not go for the KOM. What do you want to do now? Should I just ride down to the bottom and then flip around and come back? Then
Yeah, it won't be too far behind.
ride home?
Yeah.
Bike.
My downhill mountain bike race. No, thanks, dude.
Can you zip me up, man?
Trixie Mattel? No.
You'd like.
All right, what are we about to do?
About to go for a spin out bike ride up to the lake. Today's like pretty chill. Just gonna go out and ride for a little while. We did intervals yesterday, use some tomorrow to shake out, but this is just like better than sitting on the couch, I guess. The girls already left me. Story of my life.
They want you to wait on them, but when they're ready and you're doing an interview.
Yeah, I know, right? It's like, hey, the star of the show has got some media obligations to attend to. Can I get a minute here? Okay, probably the last thing here before we shut it down for a race is we're doing a little pop-up shop. We're just like in a random park near transition. Paul's gonna hand out t-shirts with Nick, and I have to go check in for the race, get my packet and everything. And then chill out the day before the race and just get ready to go. Pretty excited for the pop-up, so we're having a blast with them.
We're rolling.
Okay. Does the audio levels look good and everything?
Audio's there. Give me some audio.
Audio.
Paula's talking louder.
Perfect.
I'm talking quieter.
It's perfect.
All right, cool. Man, I haven't really thought about where to start, but we'll just jump right into it as soon as this guy stops banging pipes.
They're taking down the expo.
Yeah, still taking down the expo. Numerous days later.
It's fine. It's fine.
The other day, as we're 2 days away from it now, was like pretty magical for me. I definitely had like a feeling coming into it that I was ready to have a good one, and I wasn't really concerned about. Sometimes you come in and wonder if something's going to go wrong, but I didn't really have any of those feelings. Part of that was that we had a lot going on. To be like 100% honest, we were meeting TTL people and like selling some T-shirts and having a good time. We had like the most awesome crew staying in our house. Me and Paul obviously, and Heather and Waddy showed up, and Talbot and Nick. So I didn't really have any time to like kind of think too much about the race, and just rolled into it, and honestly just it felt good through the entire thing. On the swim, when we did the race in May, I got super destroyed on the swim because I started in the second row, so I was like very assertive about starting on the first row, got on good feet right away, and kind of realized that lead kayaker was right there, so I knew like I must not be too far back. And when we got out of the water, I think our group had a minute or 40 seconds or something like that, just enough separation. And going into the race, like I just thought, all I want to make sure that it doesn't happen is like in the first few miles I don't get dropped from the bike and have to ride the whole thing by myself.
Here we go. Trying to spectate Eric and everyone else. It's quite a hard course to spectate the 2 transitions and all the closed roads. So we're doing our best. Eric, 9th. Right in there.
Triathlon's biggest fan, Paula.
I went way harder than I've ever gone in 70.3 and stuck in the group, and like pretty quickly just got so engaged in that process of like trying to hold the gap at the right distance and matching the surges over the hills and everything that I hardly looked at my power meter all through the whole race. And before I knew it, we were climbing Snow Canyon, and I actually felt good there and excited, and came down the hill in a transition, and it was awesome.
Oh my god, Eric's in the fifth and it's 75k in. Oh my god.
I didn't have any of the issues that I've had with my hips or anything, and all this exercise strength stuff I've been doing seems to have been paying off. And headed out on the run and just kind of continued.
Good job. Let's go, Eric! Freaking amazing! You can run with these guys. Good job, Tim. We're together. It's not hot. You're doing so good. Go!
I went out a little bit too hard in Slovakia, a few weeks ago, so I kind of just made sure I kept that in mind and tried to be consistent. I've never actually finished the whole run course here, and I wanted to end that trend. And I don't know, I ran out with Ben Canute and Sam Appleton and Sam Long and Jackson Laundry, and had a good battle with Ben Canute through the whole thing. He ended up getting me, but I finished up 7th place, and I just couldn't be happier because I just wanted to go into the race. I wanted to have feel strong from start to finish, not blow up, not be in a dark space for too long of it, and it was the coolest thing. The last thing I'll say, second to last, like when I was starting the second lap on the run, saw Paula, saw Nick, and they were freaking out so hard. I was like, all I could do to keep from getting choked up and emotional, and I have a second lap to run, but in my mind I already blasted through so many goals that I had for myself for the race in terms of where I wanted to be, that I kind of felt like I'd already won, so just needed to get home.
But you still had to do 10k of climbing.
I still had to do a lot bit more running, but it seemed very digestible at that point.
And what like when you crossed the line actually, and you had sunk in top 10 in the world?
I mean, I said it on Instagram, and it's 100% true. I came in, I just wanted to have a top 20. Ideally, have my best world championship finish, which would have been 16th place. I got 17th in Nice. And then I very conservatively, just a couple people said top 10 would be great. And in my mind, that was 9th or 10th place. And so 7th is just
so many steps beyond what I, had hoped for. That just, totally over the moon. Had such an awesome week, awesome race. The ones you dream about.
Paula, what about your race day?
Mic drop.
Yeah.
My race day. Okay, here's a recap of my race day.
Yeah.
So actually spectating a race is logistically more stressful than doing a race. Because you just, like, when you do a race, you're like, load onto the bus and get to transition, and yeah, you know how to do it. But Nick and I had to plan out where we were going to watch to see the most people and, cheer for Eric the most times. And then I kind of wanted to watch the women's race too. So we logistically, like, figured out the best spots. It was super smooth. I actually was, like, nearly just as excited and had, almost as much fun as doing the race myself. Got really excited cheering people, giving splits, stuff like that. I was, like, very engaged with it. So today I feel like I actually raced on Saturday because I was so emotionally invested in it. So it was a lot of fun, and then to have Eric doing well the whole time was just like that extra boost of excitement. And the whole race week leading in, like, it's kind of interesting not prepping for a race because didn't really want to taper. I just wanted to keep training, and we did some TTL, like, little band pop-ups. So overall it was a little more low-key because I wasn't obviously stressed about myself getting optimally ready for a race. It was more about helping Eric as much as we could. So it really made the TTL pop-ups more fun because I could, like, fully engage with people, spend time in the sun, and not stress about it. So we loved meeting you. Everyone who came and bought a hat, bought a shirt, thank you so much. Like, that exceeded our expectations of how many people would come and say hey to us. So thank you for that, and hopefully we can do more of that in the future. It was a last-minute decision, and we truly don't regret it at all. So again, last thing, like, huge thanks to Talbot, Nick, Heather, Waddy, like, everyone in our house that just made it a really nice vibe all week, and that's really important heading into a race, to have just, like, good people around you. Headspace is, like, so important in races like this, and I think if it was just Eric and I, it may have gotten more tense. So our friends are so important, and having Flynn here even was like, he's a lot of work, but he also brings a lot of, like, distraction in a good way. So all that was super fun. We can't wait to be back in St. George. 2022 we'll race again, and it's the best place to race ever. We don't want to leave.
I think the major takeaway is our ideal situation is only one of us races, and Nick comes, and racing goes fantastically.
Yeah.
And
the other one looks after Flynn. My plan is to hopefully race Oceanside at the end of October if my foot's better, which is doing a lot better, and then either Daytona or Indian Wells in December. So we do have race plans up and coming, but today we're heading to Ogden. Eric will race the Xterra next weekend, and he'll edit the whole drive, so hopefully this can go out soon. I'll drive.
Can't wait for that. Thanks.
We might make
for
our
watching.
4th stop at Farmstead today, though. If you haven't been to St. George race and you want to go in the future,
#ad Farmstead.
They don't sponsor us. We actually give them money.
This is free.
A lot of money.
They have the best bakery ever.
Yeah, awesome little French bakery. Thanks.
Right.
Thanks, everybody.
Also, wait,
It's been
one
amazing.
last quick thing. Can I do one last? You can cut this out if you want.
Of course.
But thank you to Red Rock Vacation Rentals. They helped us out with our accommodation here, and it was really nice to have just, like, a big house, 4 bedrooms, 4 bathrooms with a kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
We felt super at home. We could do laundry, and we could have all the friends stay with us.
We have our full crew.
If you race this again, look them up. They got tons and tons of vacation rentals in Washington.
Such nice houses and
brand new.
rice
and they
cookers.
let doggies.
For very special doggies,
Don't they not let doggies?
Some of them let doggies.
Make sure you
Did
say
they
you have a
make
very small, well-behaved
A small donkey.
horse.
All right, that's all. See you guys next week, maybe.